Hi guys. So I was trying to make this video and show you guys these journals, and somebody decided that he wanted to love them up a little bit before I got rid of them. Anyway, this is Jimmy, my bed warmer. Anyway, all right, come on, buddy. Oh my God, he's gotten so big, you guys. It's crazy. Okay, so I know I promised that, or I didn't really promise, but I did say that I would try to come back and do a video when I was binding these, but I started doing it and I just couldn't stop, and so sorry. It's really not that complicated. It's basically what I do with all my journals, except I just do them in little staples, like just two little, one on the top and one on the bottom, and tied them off on the inside. So one of them I actually did three. So one here, and one here. And the reason I did that is because I didn't want to stitch over any of this really cool writing that's on the spine. So some of them are a little wonky and crookedy, but it's not a big deal. Anyway, so these are the Hawkins Electrical Guide journals that I kind of showed you guys a few days ago that I was working on. There's only 8 of them. One of them is already spoken for, but I did list 7 in my Etsy shop. One of them is larger than the rest, and it's priced accordingly, slightly more than the others. So I will try to make sure that I include these in the 30% off sale that I currently have running in my shop, so that you'll get that discount. Anyway, so let's look at a couple of these, and I'll talk to you about the charms and that kind of thing. So I did do some little collage charms, like in these little bezel frames with the UV resin. So there's one of those on each one. Each one has a little rectangular shaped one. And then Tracy Fox had sent me these pennies a long time ago, a couple of years ago, I think. And I was able to drill a hole and hang one of those on each one for a charm. And then these yummy little miniature skeleton keys that I got from Carla. I hung one of those on each one, and then just attached each of those little charms to a piece of ball chain. Okay, and I went ahead and just did the charm on the front like I always do. And I did just an elastic piece to close the journal. One thing I really love about these is that they're kind of like, I think guys would like them, and I think, lots of women would like them too, but they're just kind of asexual, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the proper terminology is anymore, but you know what I mean. They're slightly masculine, kind of steampunky in a way. I did actually spray the covers with a matte, just like a clear coat, but it's a matte finish, so you don't see any kind of, gloss on them or anything. I thought it would be kind of cool to do some kind of like gold, just a little bit, like the, what's that waxy kind of paste stuff that I used to use all the time. Anyway, just to sort of highlight the title, but I didn't. I just left them sort of natural. So there's a little bit of scuffing here and there, but all in all, they came out really nice, and they feel so cool in your hands because they're still slightly flexible, and they just feel really sturdy and durable. And these would be a good like purse size journal, I think, too. I wouldn't really call it a mini, but it's, I would say purse size or man bag size. Anyway, so each one's got a pocket on the inside cover, on the front and the back. The front has the, you know, horizontal pocket, and then the back has the vertical pocket. So there's no other pockets or you know, paper bags or anything like that on the inside of the journal. I did use some ledger pages, and I tried to leave those larger so you could, you know, have a larger page to work on. Some of the pieces of scrapbook paper or the printed paper that I used, you could turn into a pocket. So, you know, I left those as large as possible to fit into the journal. And then you could just flip that around, you know, throw a staple in right here and, you know, call that a pocket if you wanted to. So these are sort of just like writing journals, I guess. Lots of blank pages. Really no embellishment to them. But, you know, most of the paper that's in these is vintage paper, and it's original paper. Like this this grid paper is, you know, probably produced sometime in the 60s. It's just really cool. I actually did scan this paper and, you know, saved it in that way. Some old music paper. This is the Eclectica digital that's in my Etsy shop. I've had some people asking me lately about selling ephemera, and I just wanted to kind of put this out there that I think I'm going to go through all of my ephemera and put together some bundles. I'm thinking, you know, the French ledgers, the ledger pages, a lot of my original ephemera stuff that I've already scanned. I'm thinking of selling off some of that stuff. I could use some money, and, you know, it's not doing me any good just kind of hanging around. So so I think I'm going to put together some ephemera bundles, and I'll show those to you guys here in the next couple days. Anyway, so lots of different types of papers. This is I think this was like a spelling book or something. Anyway, lots of, this is from that Architectural Graphic Standards book that I love. I love that book. I just found some pages to it that I had tucked away. Some avocado dyed paper from Renee. This is really cool. This is an old notebook that had gotten wet or something at some point, and see how the lines are kind of faded out, and it's, you know, got that red around the edges. I had to trim it just a little bit, but there's some Tim Holtz paper. Gotta use some Tim Holtz stuff. But I did use a lot of the pages from the original book in each signature, so you get an example of, you know, why I love those books so much. Here's another one of those little fold-out pages. And then in the pockets, I just put together like a whole bundle of little goodies that, you know, I thought would be useful for journaling on or whatever. Some little collage tags. These are just the offcuts from the papers that I printed out. And I always print on the front and the back, so you get like some of my digital collage on one side, and then just the offcuts. Some just, you know, pieces that, this is like an end paper from an old book. Some little pieces of ledger that are glued onto file folder. Some other little collage. These were going to be tags, you know, so I thought I'd give you some things that you could work on, you know, add some labels or, you know, some fussy cut images and that kind of thing. I added an authentic postcard. This is from one of those postcard books that I have. These are all from Paris, so you get one of those. Some other pieces of French ledger. These obviously I had cut to use in some mini journals, so they're just like small pages, from different ledgers. and then some more of my collage tags. So altogether, I think I put about 8 or 9 of these collage tags in each journal. It's another strip of some ledger, and then some more just like offcuts from different papers. Okay, so that's basically what's in each one of these. I did photograph each journal, so you get, I think actually number 6 and number 7, I repurposed the images from one of the previous journals, so you get kind of duplicate images on number 6 and number 7, but that's just because they're all so similar. And then again, I wanted to offer, if anybody would like to gift one of these journals to somebody for Christmas, I'm more than happy to gift wrap and ship to another individual if you would like, or I could gift wrap it and ship it to you if it's something that you want to give them in person or whatever. But I did want to offer that, and that I would do that for free. That's not a big deal, as long as it's within the U.S. And so shipping is included in pricing. Everything is 30% off still through December 31st. And there are 7 of these available. So I also wanted to, I kind of came to some realizations about these bundles. These are the mini collage bundles that I have put together for you guys. And when I made these, I wasn't, so what I did was, hold on. When I showed these to you guys on a previous video where it was kind of like a clearance sales type of thing, I added this pack to one of the foreign language, antique book page packs that I had done for my live sale. And so I kind of realized that sort of shot the pricing on this bundle, kind of high. And so what I decided to do is just go ahead and offer just the collage bundle. So it's the scrappy stuff from my box of collage pages and things like that. I'll just show you. So this is just kind of an example of what's in there. Okay, so it's like a couple ounces of different papers, lots and lots of handwriting and ledger and different textures of paper and that kind of thing, some French stuff. And then there's this pack that has some digital stuff in it that I did, a whole bunch of labels, a bunch of pages from different little notebooks, lots of handwriting. I stamped ledger, stamped labels onto ledger pages and things like that. I showed these in a previous video, but if you go back and look at there's a video, it's like my clearance sale or something like that. Bunch of little bits to, add to your collage. And then the little, I put one label stamp, different, most of them are like a smaller size label stamp. I didn't do like any of the huge ones, the smaller ones. And then some of those brass stencils. One of them is the little numbers, and then 2 larger number stencils, and then some little book plates and things like that. So so I thought, well, I'll just do just these bundles without the page pack. I'll do these for $40, just like I did the fabric bundle. Okay, so that's $40. That would be including shipping. Okay, and those will be via PayPal only. Okay, so if you would like one of these bundles, send me an email. These are not going to be on Etsy. Send me an email and I will send you an invoice through PayPal if you'd like to grab one of these. There's 9 of them. I made 10. So so obviously I think the pricing was just, more than anybody really wanted to spend, because it went to like $75 with the page pack. So we'll just forget about the page pack and just, I just wanted to offer these since I made them all up, and, see if anybody is still interested in them. If not, then I'll just put all this stuff back in my stash or something. I don't know. But anyway, send me an email if you would like one of these, okay? And then, like I said, I am going to do some ephemera bundles here pretty soon. I might do something like I had done in the past where I said like a name your price kind of bundle, where I did that when I showed a whole bunch of French stuff that I had acquired, like either $25, $50, $75, $100 or whatever, and then I just put together a bundle for you, and that way it's kind of a surprise. And I get it, like it's Christmas and people are, doing Christmas, and Christmas is expensive. I understand for sure, but that's something that I'm thinking I'd like to try to do right around the first part of the year. Okay. We'll just see, we'll see what happens, but let me know if that's something that you would be interested in, if because I don't want to go through all the work of putting it together when there's no interest. So I'm not asking anybody to commit. I'm just saying, if you would be interested in, doing like a name your own price bundle of ephemera, let me know. And that way I'll get serious about it and I'll pull everything out, and then I can do a video and show you the types of things that'll be in the bundles. Okay. In the meantime, I think I'm going to work on some more Reader's Digests. I've got some really cool ones, like some of the like super pretty ones that I'd like to put together, and maybe just do those as naked journals again. I really like doing naked journals. It's just fun to me. That's my favorite part of making journals, is prepping the covers and putting together the paper and the stitching and all that. So anyway, like I said, these are already listed. If you want one of those, the collage bundles, send me an email. My email's in the description. And, send me an email also and let me know, or in the comments on this video, if you would be interested in doing a name your own price ephemera bundle. Okay. All right, guys. If any other questions, I'm always here. And yeah, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Okay. Bye for now.